On Comic Book World YouTube Nation, this is Gary, a comic noob, and I'm making this video to enter a contest. This is a Erod 212 100 plus sub contest entry, and he had one to show your 5 favorite books. You don't have to be the most expensive or whatever, just ones you like reading or you like the cover art or whatever. And then for like a little bonus, what character do you like the most? Like what's your drive for the to collect comic books? And without further ado, let's get it started. This is one of my favorite books right here, and I highly recommend if you haven't read Thor: God of Thunder. Man, it's just an awesome book. It's 1 through 25, and man, they're all awesome, and you can get the whole series for like $100. That's like $4 a book. So, and I highly recommend it. I mean, the story is awesome. The artwork is great. It's got, it make you laugh, and you'll love the action in it, man. It's like all action, action, action. And this is it, man. This is one of mine right here, Thor: God of Thunder. This is issue number 1. This one was one of my favorite books for a couple of reasons. I like the artwork right there. It's awesome. This was one reason, as you can see, I got it at half price books. It says for $1, but they had a half price book sale, so I got it for 50 cents. I got this book for 50 cents at high price books. If you don't have that in your comic book repertoire, you need to put that store there on it, man, because you can find some diamonds in the rough. And I'll show you another one that I found. And this is multiple reasons. Like I said, I got it for a really, really good price. It's a Superman. You can never go wrong with Superman, DC. And this was the first time I ever remembered Superman really getting his ass whooped. It was by Doomsday. And this is a cameo appearance of Doomsday. This is book number 2. This right here is my book number 3. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 101. This is the first appearance of Morbius. And I just really dig this cover, man. I like it when they have bubbles where the cover's talking to you or has like a little scene. And this one, he just backhanded the shit out of Spider-Man. And this is, when Spider-Man was having his issues with his mutations. So, it's just a really good book. I hope they actually, bring this in, into the new reboot or whatever. Get some more Morbius in there. He's a really good character. He's just a great villain for Spider-Man. He matches him in strength and speed and all that stuff. It's just a good villain. Oh. This one is my Silver Surfer number 3. I got this on sale for $19. But the condition's not all that great. But I really love this book because this is the first appearance of one of my boys, Mephisto. This is his first appearance in the Silver Surfer. And I really dig the Silver Surfer. I think he's like an underrated superhero. He gets his ass whooped a lot of times in the comic books. But he's got all these awesome powers. But that's my boy right there. He's like the sidekick to my favorite boy. And this one, Logan's Run number 6. And I think I got this for half off too. I can't really remember. I think I did get it for half off. That's why I got it. And this is the first appearance of my favorite character. Not first appearance, but his first solo story of my favorite character is Thanos. And this is one of my favorite books because this is like his first solo story. It's a key issue. I wish I can get his first appearance. My comic book store has it, but man, it's like for $750. But it does look like a really, really good condition book. But, man, it's either pay rent or, buy a book. So I got to save up for that one. And the other part of the contest, if you wanted to, was, what motivates you or what makes you like to, get your comic books? What character do you like? And like I said, that's my favorite character right there, Thanos. That's my second one right there is Mephisto. And they both have a big part to play in this Gauntlet series. And this is also the first time I ever read a book was this book right here. This book was my very first comic book that I've ever read. And my homeboy Mike, man, he was a big comic book collector. And when we were in middle school, he just had, not middle school, but like, getting close to high school, he just had, man, he had so many books. like they were almost to your stomach. When you stood up, they were like midway up your stomach, and he had like 6 stacks of them. I mean, big. I mean, he was a big comic book collector. I started reading and skipping school. I started reading this one, and it really got me, man. And I got it because I love the cover art right here. And I'm not sure who did the cover art, and I can't believe I'm not sure, but I think it might be. Is it a George Perez? I can't remember. I don't know. I can't remember if it was George Perez, but the cover art really got me, and it got me into the books. And you know, I mean, just look how many great characters you got on there. So many great characters. And this is my all-time favorite book cover right here. Is Infinity Gauntlet number 5. And if you haven't read the Infinity Gauntlet series, it's a really great story. You got so many great people in it. I mean, almost everybody in the Marvel Universe is going at it after this dude right there. Thanos, my boy. They took them all. Look at the heavy hitters in there, man. You know, those are some heavy hitters right there. Back then, these are probably the strongest guys you can get. I just love that cover, man. It's just so awesome. There's so many, I mean, just, oh, man, it's just awesome cover. And there you go. It's see George Perez and Ron Lim. See, this is some more Thanos. I just love Thanos, man. Thanos and Galactus are pretty, I mean, they're just pretty badass characters. Thanos is my favorite. Galactus is pretty cool, man. They did not do him justice in the Fantastic Four movie, showing him as a cloud. I mean, what the hell? Great covers, man. And these are my boys, man. I just love anything Thanos. So I'm gonna start. That's what I'm after right now. I'm hungering for him. So I'm going after everything I can to get Thanos. I love these. And then Warlock, the Infinity Watch, another great series. We got the Silver Surfer. This is Thanos' return in here. I want to get my next one I want to get is the 44. Is the first appearance of the Infinity Gauntlet. And that's Silver Surfer number 44. I got 34. I got 35. I just love the artwork too. And then Thanos, man, he's just a bad motherfucker, man. And last but not least, the Bam! I wish that Bam Bam would have been Iron Man 55, his first appearance. That would have been sweet. I gotta be patient on that one. But this is that's my contest entry. Alright, Erod 212. Thank you, bud. Love your channel. Later.